Hello, it's Ian here with HobbiesofaMan once again, and today we're going to be doing our monthly ramble video for the month of January. So, I didn't really have a good topic to talk about today, so let's talk about scanlations or fan translations or scans, whatever you want to call them. And are they good? Are they bad? I don't know, honestly. I don't really have too much of an opinion on them, like positive or negative as an individual. As someone on YouTube, though, I do have a bit of an opinion, and I guess some people might not understand the difference there, but it's basically that what I do by myself on my own doesn't really mean the same thing as what I'm doing here, in front of the camera, right? So I've had a lot of people ask me, before if I read any fan translations of light novels. I don't. One, because I don't know where to find them, and if I were to find them, I wouldn't really feel comfortable reading them. And I don't really read scans for manga all that often, either. Mostly because I feel like there's a lot of available manga that you can purchase or read for free legally. The whole Jump Plus library, everything that's on there is more or less free, except for the Shonen Jump stuff, which you can read for $2 on the Shonen Jump website. So there really isn't too many reasons for me to read scans, but I do every so often do enjoy them because I follow different people from different countries that all talk about manga. I follow people in different countries from all over the place that read manga that I don't have available to me in any way. And so sometimes I am interested in trying to read them, trying to figure them out. And so I do occasionally, read scans. But I don't really try to do that all that often. I try to stay away from that as much as I can. Personally, I don't really have an issue with reading scans necessarily, but I don't like it all that much. However, that's me personally as an individual, right? As someone on YouTube, I feel pretty scummy if I talk about a series that can only be read through scans. So even though I do make videos on manga series that you can't get in English, you still can get them in other languages, and that's how I got them, right? That's how I ended up reading them. So I don't feel too bad about doing that, even though I might drive people to read it in scans by doing those videos, because the point is to raise awareness of those series so that they can come to the English market. And most of the time, that's usually done by people reading it and wanting to collect it physically, so they yell at the publishers until they do it. Or something gets an anime, so they think it's going to be able to sell well, so they bring it over. Whatever the case may be. And so I don't necessarily think scans are bad, but I'm not looking to promote them on my channel all that much. Honestly, I'm trying to not promote them at all on my channel. Because I feel kind of scummy doing it, right? Like, I don't make money off YouTube right now, and I probably won't ever make very much money off YouTube ever, but if I ever did end up making any money on YouTube, I would not like it if it's based on doing reviews of things that I can only access by pirating it, right? So, that's just me. I know a lot of, not really manga tubers, but mostly anitubers do it. Where they talk about manga that you can't read in English at all, or they read it through scans, and then they talk about it on their videos. I don't really have a problem with them doing it. I just don't want to do it myself, right? So that's kind of my stance on scans and scanlations and fan translations and whatever you want to call them. But I do occasionally read them. I just don't talk about stuff that I read on the channel. Now, I might do it at some point. I do have a video planned, or an idea for a video that I want to do eventually, which is like 10 manga series that should come to English that are not available anywhere outside of Japan. And a lot of those I'm going to have to read through scans because, well, there's no other way to read them, right? But it's probably not going to be anytime soon. And for now, and honestly, for probably the rest of time, my channel, my videos, everything that I do on this channel is for things that are legally available, and only for things that are legally available somehow. It might be something that takes a few different steps to get to, like, importing stuff from Spain or Germany or whatever other place via book depository, or having to go down to Mexico and pick up things that I bought from Mexican publishers or whatever the case may be. or if I ever end up on a trip to Spain and I buy stuff over there, whatever the case may be. Yeah, it will take more steps, but I will feel much better about it that way. So it is what it is. However, I don't have necessarily issues with scans overall because there's pretty good ways to do it. If you buy manga from Japan and then you read the scans, it's not a big deal because you paid for it and then you're just using the scans to read it because it's not available in your language. That thing is, I think that's fine. But if you are reading like My Hero Academia and One Piece, via free scans, when you can just wait 2 days or 3 days, or, you know, just actually pay for it, pay for the Shonen Jump app, which is like $2, and read it legally, then I have a problem, right? But I'm not in the business of telling people what they can and can't do. So I mostly keep those types of opinions to myself, even though I do have them. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like I gave you guys 6 different opinions on one topic, all from the same person. I understand that that's kind of psycho. Like, it's all over the place, but this is what ramble videos are about. So let me try to condense my ideas a little bit and make it clear. I have 2 ways of looking at scans, as an individual and someone on YouTube. As an individual, I don't really have a problem with them. Honestly, as a YouTuber, I don't really have a problem with them either. The difference is that as a YouTuber, I'm not happy with making content based on things I read through scans because I don't feel comfortable potentially in the future making money off of it, and essentially stealing from someone else, right? So that I think that clears it up really easily. As an individual, though, I will read scans every once in a while, and I pay for the Shonen Jump app. So, sometimes I will read like One Piece spoilers, like the scans that come out on TCB. Just because if I don't, everyone else will already know what happened. So I feel like I'm gonna get spoiled if I don't. So I read them, but I pay for the Shonen Jump app, so I also read them like legally the day they come out on Sunday. And you know, I buy a bunch of Shonen Jump titles, so it's fine. But I don't know if that made sense, that last bit there. I think that it's fine if you use it as a supplementary thing, and you really only look at things that you cannot buy at all in English, right? Or in a different language that you might speak. I think in that case, it's fine. But honestly, there's a lot of different websites that are legal, that are probably going to cost you a little bit, but not that much, where you can read a bunch of different things all over the internet. So you really shouldn't have to read them via illegal scans. So, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, that's my opinion on scans, scan translations, scanlations, fan translations, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, I don't know if I made any sense, and I hope I did, but yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. But thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if I said anything good or anything bad, or if you completely vehemently disagree with me. Feel free to drop a comment. Don't be rude, but you know, feel free to express your differing opinion down below. And thank you guys very much for watching. See you guys later.